You're listening to Beloit Podcast.
On this episode, we're talking to Petitemanlife, also known as Dadred Mcknight, local comedian, rapper, songwriter, overall, one talented individual, local individual. And I've got a few things to say about this guy, Dadred Mcknight, but before I do, let's find out about a great local event taking place right here in Beloit.
Enjoy the sounds of summer and catch the thrill of knocking wood blocks over with wooden stick. Making new friends from all over the United States. Join us at the second annual U.S. Cube Open sponsored by DuPont at Riverside Park in Beloit on August 5th. Teams need to be registered by 8:30 a.m. and championship finals will start around 4 p.m. Cube is spelled K-U-B-B. Hello, this is Evan Fitzgerald, 2015 U.S. National Cube Champion, and I am inviting you to join us. Cube is a fun and exciting Scandinavian long game that is gaining popularity. It can best be described as combining the skills of horseshoes and bowling and is sometimes referred to as Viking chess. Registration is $40 and teams are made of 2 players. All ages and abilities are welcome. Even if you have never played before, you will find that players are very welcoming to teaching new players, and by the end of the day you'll be playing like a Viking. Visit Beloit will be hosting their 4th annual Rock, Paper, Scissors tournament starting at 10:30 a.m. in the park that day. Bring out the kids and compete for fun and medals. This event is presented in support of the Visit Beloit JET Tourism Grant. You can register at CubeUnited.com. Click on the U.S. Cube Open link to register and find more details. Look for the Rules of Cube page where you will find a video of how to play and a downloadable poster explaining the rules in even more detail. Also, you can join us on Tuesday evenings at the Rock Bar and Grill in Beloit from 6:30 to 8 p.m. where we will be playing and teaching people from the community.
All right, so what can I say about today's guest? Dadred Mcknight. You're guaranteed to have a laugh. I think you're going to laugh at some point in this episode. I think. Guaranteed.
Agreed.
And towards the end, I even throw in a clip from Dadred's podcast, the old Petitemanlife podcast, one of our old segments from that. Keep up to date at Petitemanlife.com for the new Petitemanlife podcast. New episodes coming in August. That's right, new episodes, Petitemanlife podcast. You excited?
I'm excited.
You're not excited. Let's get ready to laugh with Petitemanlife himself, Beloit's own Dadred
Mcknight.
Dadred Mcknight. Petitemanlife.com.
Mic check 1 2 1 2. You know that it's a party once the Reese come through. Hey, that's what we're talking about.
That's what we're talking about now.
I don't know. I guess
you
I don't
started
know.
it. We're talking about it.
Mic check 1 2
Party
1
starts
2.
right
I don't
now.
know. I don't know. We had.
We're gonna party 1930 style.
Oh, 1930. Yeah, that's a nice little brochure pamphlet.
Some ragtime music and
1930 music. I mean 1930 music. A 1930 telegram from Beloit.
That seriously from a wall inside the wall of a house.
How do you find this thing? That's destiny, man. Out of all people to find a piece of Beloit history from 1930 would be a person that got a Beloit podcast that loves Beloit more than anybody that I know, besides myself. You know, and it's crazy. It is. It's an airmail greeting card written in Beloit, Wisconsin, September 1st, 1930, and it states, "Dear folks, this greeting comes to you via the first airmail flight out of Beloit. Beloit is a busy and beautiful city. The great factories operating here send their products to all parts of the world. Beloit has a splendid commercial district and is in the shopping center of southern Wisconsin. Beloit College, located in the very heart of the city, is one of the best small colleges in America. I am told that no city of comparable size outranks Beloit's for school buildings and paved streets, and I believe it. The Beloit Commercial Club is active and is securing new industries for Beloit and have so much to offer. Sincerely, via airmail first flight."
First flight. This podcast is going out via airmail first flight.
That's what I'm saying, man. What's up? First flight, man. I feel, man, this is crazy. It looks so
I found
different.
it in the original box, and it was the last postcard of its kind in the box.
Hey, this might be worth some money, Reese. I might have to steal this from you.
It's a great place.
You know, what my goal is, if anybody ever asks me what my goal is, it's like for when you go to Wikipedia, then you type in Beloit, right? And it say natural resources, and it say Dadred Mcknight.
Just have your smiling face there, like, hey.
Life. We ain't watching y'all, we watching calories. That's the motto.
I would say with a 5-year plan, that could happen.
Yeah, it really could, man. I'm telling you, with a 5-year plan, I'm telling you, I want to be the biggest thing in Beloit since when Casey and JoJo, the famous R&B singers, came to Riverfest. And Casey said, "Ooh, yeah." It was, my mom fell in love, and she's been talking about that show since then. So I want to be big as that. You know what I mean? Casey and JoJo, I'm coming for your crown, baby.
Well, you know what happened to Riverfest.
I don't know what happened. It just disappeared. when I was growing up, I moved to Indiana, but when I came back, first I noticed that they wasn't playing nothing but bluegrass. I think bluegrass. I never even seen no bluegrass. I never I seen a football game where like Boise State had like blue turf, but it wasn't real grass. So I don't get how you can make music about something that don't exist. I seen somebody with a hip, and I seen somebody with that hops. That's why, and I like beer that got hops in it. So that's probably why I like hip hop, rap. Mummies is wrapped up. I know where it's coming from. A bluegrass. Come on now, give me some realistic music.
It's a little perspective I've never considered.
I never considered it to right now either. Things that make you say, I like this coffee, man. This broadcast is brought to you by Vivi Media, media, online radio, and podcast, Beloit, Wisconsin. Visit us at www.vivimedia.org or also follow us on Facebook at www.facebook.com/Vivi Media LLC. Stand up. If I would have had it, I almost killed it. Listen, I want to shoot a promo like that. Follow us on Facebook. I sound so professional, doesn't it? Don't I?
That's what we're going to switch this to me. We're going to talk about me some more.
Let's do it. You're narcissistic.
Vivi Media.
Gang.
Well, we're going to talk about you being some of the inspiration behind starting Vivi Media.
No, man. Don't give me that much credit.
Right. I can't give you credit, but we're going to. So let's talk about
that.
Do
what you want to do.
We were working at our local community radio station, working as community members, doing community broadcasting.
Yep. And we had great times.
Some good shows, yeah.
Yes, we did.
And I wanted to keep doing that. I wanted to do radio, and to get an FCC permit to do FM radio is pretty hard to do these days. It's hard to get a license. Yeah. But what you can do is online radio. You can do it really easy. If you put your money behind it, you can make it happen. And I know you, and I know all kinds of people in Beloit, Janesville, Rock County who really do things they believe in when it comes to media, entertainment, music, art. And so you, among a lot of people, were my inspiration for doing this Vivi radio thing.
Man,
so that's why I had to have you on as a guest also.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it, man. And I just want to tell you, like, you've been pushing this idea for so long. Like, I'm so proud of you, like, really, because you've been pushing this idea to me so long. Even when you had left the station, I was so down with what you were saying, and you believed in it so much, and then to see the rewards come through like that, man, I'm so proud of you, man. Vivi Media, man. You gotta understand who Vivian is. Vivi, man. Oh my goodness, one of the most beautiful things in this earth, man.
We don't talk about it. We haven't done like an episode on or the story behind Vivi
this
Media.
Is a breaking scoop. Hey y'all, guess what? Vivi is his daughter. And she's so beautiful. And guess what? The inspiration behind all of this, and that's why to look over to see him wearing a shirt that says Vivi Media, and to know where he came from, and seeing him rise from just in the studio to becoming president and leaving and starting his own thing, and all of the spoils that's coming with it, man.
This coffee right here.
To this coffee right here, man. We were drinking Keurigs.
Neither one of us can say it.
The little thing with the coffee cup thing that you put in the top and close it down. We was drinking that out of somebody else's office, not profit. Now we sitting here doing something for a profit.
A little bit of profit.
That's right, a little bit of profit.
But we're still doing the same thing, and
we're still doing
what's
the same
great.
things. Definitely passionate about Beloit, and you've been loyal, and your characters match up with what you stand for and your principles. So you're running for anything. If you run for vice president,
how about non-president? Non-president. It's a new category.
It's a non-president.
Yeah.
See, you're so innovative.
Yeah.
That's why your innovation.
Next generation.
Your innovation is next generation and could lead a nation, and I'm down for the participation.
Oh man, scary thoughts.
Yeah.
Stick to this coffee. Cafefe. Did you follow the whole Trump thing and his Russian translations? Do you Twitter? Are you a Twitter guy?
I mean, I got a Twitter account. Add me at DJ Petitemanlife. I'm really new to it, so I'm really just getting a feel for it. More of a Facebook. Add me, Dadred Mcknight. I mean, I do Snapchat sometimes. Add me at Petitemanlife.
I don't Snapchat. I don't.
What about Instagram?
Instagram, yeah, we'll do Instagram.
Add me at Petitemanlife.
I let my kids Pinterest. We won't let them do any social media except Pinterest is as close as they get.
I don't even know what Pinterest is. Am I too old?
You just pin some pictures and that's
pictures.
That's
okay.
it.
Okay, like Instagram kind of.
Exactly.
Okay.
but a lot safer.
A
just
lot safer,
pictures.
a lot child friendly.
They better just be looking at pictures of education.
Yeah, they don't have no DMs on Pinterest.
No.
DM. It can't go down in the DM.
Snapchat's a little scary. I don't know about the facial recognition thing.
All
You
of
got
them
a
scary.
hilarious video that you did. It's out on YouTube. You're the GOP one or what?
When black people voted for Trump.
Yes, that is
how they
hilarious.
sound,
I
yeah.
watched that with Ashley.
Check it out on YouTube, man. Petite man, type in Petitemanlife on YouTube.
And you
watch
do
the
these
video.
video projects. You just do these sketches. And,
Yeah, just off the top. And whenever I feel inspired, I feel like I haven't been doing them enough. So I feel like I'm going to turn that up a lot and release them on my website. Visit that at www.petitemanlife.com. The world do need to know who I am, but that's why I gave them an outlet to check that out. Petite Man Life, everything. Follow me on all social media forums. I also got some shows coming up.
You always stay active. You're
Yeah,
you're not just sleeping or anything.
No, even though I sounded sleepy, I feel like way more energetic after I had that coffee. I bet you when I listen back at this show, I'm like, man, that coffee really.
You remember that coffee?
Piped me up. Did you hear me? But no, I got a couple shows coming up. I got a show August 12th. That's the SummerSlam event in Beloit at the Harry Moore Pavilion on Riverside. I'm sorry, I'm reading this off of paper. And that's a big event. We got all kind of free things going on for the kids. We got free food, free entertainment for the kids. We also have dance competitions, talent competitions, and that's from 1 to 3 is 15 and under. And then we also have from 6 to 9, and the main show starts, and that's featuring Crown Zuby out of Rockford and Beloit. Shout out to Apollo for putting it together. And then we also have August 20th at the Riverside Pavilion. I'm hosting a peace rally for Switch Lanes movement, a big movement down here that's helping people switch lanes. Shout out to Billy. We also have a famous rapper, Trader Truth, signed with T.I. He's coming down here. Have a competition, a Switch Lanes competition where you enter your song and we're going to see who win the prize. And the first prize get a song with Trader Truth. Second prize get a pair of, Vox speakers. Don't quote me on that. You can read
Even
that.
I know who T.I. is. So, I mean, any listeners right now, this is pretty historic for Beloit.
Yeah, so we got that going on, and it's some promoting peace and switching lanes. The whole process of switching lanes is crossing over into things that you never have did or trying to make a transition in life to a better life, you know what I mean, in all aspects. So we work with a lot of different people that's down with the switch lane movement, and everybody trying to make the community better and safer, you know what I mean, better for the generation after us, you know what I mean. We want to let the generation after us have a better environment than we had. We try to at least. And then in Madison, Wisconsin on September 2nd at the Comfort Inn Suite at the Madison Airport at 7:30, we got an all-white party that I'm doing comedy at with Vicky Lynn and Nate out of Milwaukee, and it's also a grown and sexy 30. You had to be 30 and up to get in. You got to be grown and sexy, and even though I don't look grown and I know I'm not sexy, I'm funny, so pretty much going to be doing some comedy there. Make sure y'all come out. It's going to be good security, good everything, so good food, dancing, stepping. Shout out DJ MC Scott. He, one of the best DJs that I know. He did great stepping music, had me in there stepping like I was from Chicago. I was in there like, step in the name of love. Oh, oh. Oh, that's how he had me feeling. Shout out MC Scott, you know what I mean? So basically just trying to stay busy as I can, man, make it happen. Petite Man Life. We're not watching y'all, we're watching calories and giving thanks to God, because without him, none of this would be possible.
Petitemanlife.com. And, that's the thing, too. You're always looking for talented people to work with in the area. If, somebody's trying to do some comedy.
I'm always, anybody, if you listening right now and you trying to, I remember my first time, the only way I always thought I was funny enough to do comedy, I thought maybe I would be funny enough. I love it so much. It's just like what I'm natural at. But I was so funny that somebody told me, hey, man, they told a promoter about me, and the promoter said, I heard you real funny. You think you would be nervous if you got on stage? And I'm like, no, I think I could do it. He said, well, if I give you $50 for 10 minutes, you think you could do it? I'm like, yeah, I think I can. Yeah, I'll do it. So I just got so excited, and I just wrote these 10 minutes worth of jokes, and I was so nervous. And I got there, and so many people showed up. I had like 50 people show up and bought tickets. And I got real nervous because, my mom, she came from Indiana to see me, and I had family people from Minnesota that came, and Rockford, Illinois, and it was just so many people there, and I was so nervous. And I told my first joke, and it went good, and I told my second joke, and it went great, and I told my third joke, and it went great, and I couldn't believe it. And I remember I was so worried about is you're going to have 10 minutes. 10 minutes is a long time to be standing up there trying to tell jokes when I was thinking. So, but it got to the point where I didn't know nothing about comedy. I had never been on stage, but they started it was going so good that I just felt comfortable. I didn't want to get off. I had never felt a feeling. I felt like I was in total euphoria, like seriously. And I seen a light flashing, and I don't know nothing about the business or nothing. This is my first show. I seen a light flash, and I said, oh, I know I'm killing it now. They record me. They turn the lights on. FYI, when they turn the light on, that means get off stage. Your time is up. We got a show to go. The next comedian need to go on. But I just kept going. They had to come upstairs and take the mic from me. So after that, I just fell in love, and I knew every comedian that got on stage, no matter if they were doing it 10, 15, 20 years, they all talked about my performance. There's no way that's your first time on stage. You have a talent. And ever since then, I just been in love with it, and I know that I just have to work towards doing what God put me here to do. Anybody, that could be anybody, like, and you don't even know how close you are to greatness if that's what you do. So, like, if you want to work with me or if you want to do anything, or I could point you to the direction of somebody that can help you, or a studio or a showtime or something, I'm all for it, man. I love my city. I love talent. I love people. I love life. So, holla at me, man. I got you.
I appreciate you stopping by. Everybody's going to follow you on Snapchat, on Twitter, everywhere you are.
DJ Petitemanlife. Hey, man, let me just go through that one more time just in case y'all missed it, just in case they're like, okay, I do want to work with him and send some music. You can add me on Facebook. That's Dadred Mcknight, Dadred, Dadred Mcknight, MCKNIGHT. Or you could just type in the word Petitemanlife. You'll somehow see my face. Add me on Snapchat, Petitemanlife, one word. Twitter at DJ Petitemanlife, one word. Instagram Petitemanlife, one word. YouTube Petitemanlife, one word, or Dadred Mcknight, and Petitemanlife.com. Holla at me. Got shirts. Shout out to everybody that bought shirts. Shout out to my mixtape. Shout out to everybody that bought my mixtape. I'm like 400 copies, so thank you for all that. The support is crazy and strong in my area. That's why I love my city, Beloit. Shout out to my man Johnny Dreadlocks, who mixtape that I'm hosting, coming out next week. Dreams to Reality, the album. Sorry, not the mixtape, the album. So Dreams to Reality, the album. That's dropping next week. I'm hosting that. I want to shout out my man Montre, who mixtape I hosted. That's doing real good. Shout out to Usual Suspects, my man Billy, man. What's going on, man? Thank you for everything you done it, man. I just can't wait till we get back up and working. Anybody that ever worked with me or did anything to me, I love y'all. If I'm forgetting, shout out anybody. Shout out Tony with my shirts, man. He got my shirts cracking. Can't not shout out Tony. I'm sorry it sounds like a shout out service right now. I'm just so full of love. I'm so appreciative of everybody that ever helped me. So if they listen right now, I want them to hear that, and I don't want them to like think that I'm not grateful ever. So because I got ADHD, and sometimes I have trouble getting back to people. Sometimes they think, oh yeah, he changed. Oh yeah, he done got his little money from the plasma.
He just had a cup of coffee.
Yeah, I just had a cup of coffee. Now I'm cracking. Yeah. So, and then definitely last but not least, first, oh yeah, and then shout out my Nina. I love you. You know, and then shout out my nieces and nephews. Shout out Reese Wood, a.k.a. Slim Tebow, a.k.a. Friday Night, 10 to midnight. Bling, bling, bling,
always
bling,
gonna
bling,
have it just right there.
When I'm in life, what's good in the hood with your boy Reese Wood? I'm sorry, all that was off of our show, and I had to get it all out because I ain't said it in months. We had a segment called "What's Good in the Hood with your man Reese Wood." Hey, on this podcast, you know what I want you to put in? I want you to put in when we asked you the questions about the trivia questions. One of my favorite. That might be my favorite thing I ever did. It was oh my goodness.
Ask the White Guy, Petitemanlife Radio. What's good in the hood with Reese Wood?
Right now, so Reese, I got a couple questions for you, right? All right. Now you gonna earn your hood credibility today. If you win, you gonna get an embroidered platinum FUBU hoodie with the rhinestones on Fat Albert. We also gonna give you a do-rag so you can get your wave game right with some Murray's grease. We also gonna give you a baby mama that charge you child support. Okay? That's awesome. The stakes are high. Okay, so turn the music up real quick so I can get into these questions real quick. Petitemanlife Radio. Ask a White Guy with Reese Hood. We about to see how hood my man Reese Wood is. The first question of the day, Reese. We're gonna start you off with something easy. What is Fleek?
No, I seriously do not know.
No, what is?
Is?
What is
As
on
in,
Fleek?
Is,
Hey, listen. On fleek. They're on fleek. No, don't Google. No, don't get to type in Google. What is on fleek for 1,000? Reese.
I am on fleek. Is it? Is that what it is?
But what do you mean? If you are on fleek. If you are on fleek,
I am.
what are you?
The most white guy in the room.
Hey, maybe Joe back, wait a minute. Maybe you can help him understand what is on fleek.
Like something nice.
Like you're nice, you're on fleek, you're on point. You're looking good. It's on point. It's on par for what it's supposed to be at.
Okay, so that's what.
For instance, if a woman draws her eyebrows on and they look perfect,
They sharp.
her eyebrows are on fleek. You lost your black credibility for one question. You're 0 for 1 right now, Reese. Let's go to the second question. Give me some music, Reese. Let's go to the second question. Okay. We're going to give you another easy one because I don't want you to just seem so white. If a chick ain't got no edges, what doesn't she have? She ain't got no edges. I met a girl at the end zone last night. Ain't had no edges. What didn't she have? Ask a white guy where Reese was.
You are. I'm already gonna hit the buzzer on this one.
Oh, if she don't got no edges, what don't she got? Keep it real. Think about it. Tap into your inner black, Reese.
Okay, I've been to a bar once in my life,
Ooh, okay.
and that one time I was there,
A shorty, she ain't had no edges?
I can't say.
What did it?
I'm gonna lose all credibility here. For 100,
For 100. She ain't got no edges. What don't she got?
she's got no edges. All right, she's got. I'm really gonna try this. She has got no shoelaces. Is that? Well, how close was I? Somebody let me know.
Hey, we asked Reese Wood. She doesn't have any edges. What doesn't she have? He says shoelaces. No, that's because she doesn't have a boyfriend or a job. What does it mean if somebody calls you a stain? You're a stain. I know you got this. Like, you ready to answer? I got this. I know this.
A stain. I know a couple stains.
Oh, he know a couple stains. What you mean, Reese?
A non-good person. How's that?
Ah.
That was so.
Reese, I know you as a stain. They're dirty, they're spotty, they're stainy. All right. Come on, Reese. Listen, Reese. I'm about to give you a cottage cheese sandwich and send you on your way home. Till you have a shot of Crystal Light and go home. Because you don't lose all your street. You got one more question. This for my real dog, right? And I know you're a real dog, right? This question right here for your real dog. Let me ask you this last question. And this is an easy one. What is an eye care?
An eye care? Could you ask me my address or something like that?
No, Reese, what is an eye care?
The white guy next door doesn't know this. I don't think he does.
Think about it. What? You think about an eye care.
Mm-hmm.
What would you say an eye care is?
Taking care of your eyes in some kind of. Did I reverse that?
He's saying an eye care is taking care of your eyes. Wow. I'm talking about you talking about eating carrots? Like,
Yeah.
Hit the buzzer.
know.
Reese, you hit the buzzer, Reese. You deserve. Hit it twice. Hit it 5 times. Come on. Buzz. Listen. We asked my man Reese Wood trivia questions.
I got every single one of them wrong.
Oh my goodness. It was about hood questions of urban. What urban sayings, and we asked him what it means, and
I was sure I was gonna get one.
because
right.
I know Reese got soul. You understand? I done seen Reese
It
break
wasn't
dance.
showing in that one.
I seen you break dance, bro.
No,
I
no.
synced it, bro. So I know you had soul, but I don't know what happened, man. I think you just had a moment, bro. You had a moment.
I tried.
Beloit born and bred, man. So thank you for having me on the podcast, man. I'm gonna get to work. We're gonna do a lot of work, man. You're gonna let me shoot some promos for the show, man.
That's right, man. Thanks.
Hey,
man.
I'm coming up with a theme song. Hey, y'all ain't gotta keep listening to Reese come on his podcast with that little bing, that bing. We coming up with a song. Don't even worry about that. I got y'all. Yeah, I got y'all. And I got you, Reese. You know you my man, 100 grand.
Thanks, man.
All right, big homie. Y'all take it easy. Beloit, Petitemanlife loves you. Petitemanlife out.
My dad made it.